What's going on, Stack Squad? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, do yourselves a favor, hit that subscribe button, come join the Discord. Link is in the Patreon below because we're building wealth out here. None of this is financial advice. Now let's get into the video. All right, question of the day. Can you trust Kenan Grace? Okay. I get asked quite often, Shrew, what's your favorite finance YouTubers? Who do you like? Who do you dislike? Who can you recommend? And one of the names that popped up was Kenan Grace. And the truth of the matter here is that there are plenty of finance YouTubers who do certain things that I like, and then they do certain things that I don't like. However, the reality is that I don't hate any finance YouTuber. They're all actually trying to help us get into the market and get into investing. And with that, I can't hate someone for that. I can dislike what they do in some aspects, but I don't hate anyone. I have a lot of respect and support for Kenan. I've subscribed to him for a while now, and you can honestly call me a fan of his. That being said, every YouTuber has their positive qualities, but there might be some blind spots in their coverage. And so for me, after watching Kenan for this long, I have to say that he has had enormous success, and rightfully so. The question really comes down to, though, can we trust his videos to give us a fair and balanced advice when it comes to investing? And the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to Kenan is some of his success. What are the keys to his success? This guy, if you have not watched any of his videos, he has amazing energy. When I say amazing energy, like, it is a next level. In a field like investing, where the content is some of the most complex and mundane subjects out there, let's be real, guys. Who the hell is excited one day to wake up and start understanding how the hell a trend line is and stop losses and this and that? No one, if you want to get some like 18, 19-year-old kid and say, here, learn about investing and this is it, they're going to be bored out of their mind and they're not going to continue it. Kenan has been able to transform this subject, this field, into something you could actually get excited about and like pumped up, and like you actually want to learn how to invest, and you want to wait for his next video. You want to learn how to get into the next strategy, all of those things. And with that, I think that in and of itself has been his biggest factor to all of his success, and rightfully so, guys, because nobody else in the field was able to do that. I find myself just saying some of his catchphrases just outside of investing. I'll be in the kitchen, I'm cooking, I'll just tell my friends or someone, like, hey, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. This guy's energy is ridiculous, and I love it. He has also emphasized, one of the big things that I really appreciate about Kenan is that he has always emphasized safe investing time and time again. His big catchphrase, another one of his, was the 5 P's of investing. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Wow, it's a lot harder to say. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That saying right there, I know it's nice to say, but if you really break down the words, proper preparation, prevents poor performance. So when you're investing, this is a big issue that happened, especially with me when I first started. When you don't prepare, proper preparation, when you actually prepare correctly, that can prevent poor performance. That's huge. And I think that in and of itself, especially for new investors, they need to be emphasized, that, because I wasn't emphasized that when I first started investing. And it's huge. I really commend Kenan for putting that out there every single time. He also tells you to be prepared, not surprised. And he always emphasizes to do your own due diligence. He always tells you, do not invest in companies that you don't understand or don't believe in. And that's so important, guys. I cannot even tell you, because he has to put out content. He has to put out new content. He has to give out new play ideas, etc. all the time. And it's one thing for him to give you a play and say, this is going to do this, this is the trend, this is where we're going to see the support levels, this is the resistance, this is where we could see it run out to, here are the stop losses. He can give you all of that information. But if you don't understand it, if you yourself are not prepared, you're gonna be out of the, you can't handle the heat, as he likes to say. And it's true because so many people end up blindly following YouTubers and penny stocks and all of these things, and you get burned when it comes to this stuff, guys. You can lose a lot of your money, and it hurts to see that. So when it comes to Kenan's advice on this, I 1000% commend him on this. So now with all of that said, guys, with all that said about his energy, the support, his strategies, I love it. The one thing I gotta say though, because of the field he's in, right, and this is the same issue I run into as well myself. Investing in the reality of it is, it's quite boring to be real. Investing as a whole, if you look at anyone who's made a lot of wealth, Warren Buffett, Gates, all of them, they have effectively just learned how to be patient. One of his, Warren Buffett's best lines is the stock market is a way to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient. That's it. And so for someone who has to create new content every day and do things, Kenan has to give out he often gives out different play ideas and different things like that. And the thing is, sometimes when you have to give out all of these new play ideas, they don't always turn out the way he intended for them to go. You can't predict every single stock the way it's going to be, right? And the thing is, the thing with Kenan, though, I will say, he does tell you how to invest in terms of stop losses. And if you want to, the second you put in a trailing stop loss, get out of it, go to the next level. Don't stay in the sinking ship, as he always likes to say. I love his strategy on that, but I know for the fact that some newcomers, they don't understand that concept as well, and so they end up getting caught holding the bag effectively. So one play that I know that he mentioned before, which I actually like this company myself, but it's Palantir, not Palantir, Palantir. This is a company that was making female hyposexual drug, so it kind of increases their libido, things like that. And he was talking about this thing way back in December, I remember. I don't even think, the chart was somewhere. I think he was mentioning this in a December video. And I think the price targets and things like that on Yahoo that he was pulling up, it was like $2, $3. And I know for the fact he has, I'm not blaming him or anything. He did emphasize, if this thing goes down, don't get caught holding back. He put in a stop loss. He gave all the levels of support, resistance. But I know sometimes in those videos, it's much more emphasized the gain potential that you could be getting versus, hey, this is how you may lose money. This is what you could do. And also, some newcomers may not understand how much of their assets they should be allocating into this. It's one thing you say put a 5% stop loss, but for someone who's new and they see this stock, hey, this stock is only sitting at 40 cents. Let me put in all of my money into this stock. And even though there's a 5%, 10% stop loss, 5%, 10% loss of that much of your net worth is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So the one area where I would suggest, again, this is not a critique, this is nothing wrong. If you could emphasize a little bit about how much of the portfolio that some people have to go into some of these plays, maybe it's just 2% or whatever, because I noticed some people do have struggles with that. And there's only so much Kenan can say in a video. I don't blame him or anything like that. And honestly, the overall quality of his videos, the message, honestly, his entire goal of the channel is to really help people. He's a genuine and true person. He has made investing fun. And let me tell you something, that is extremely hard to do. It is extremely hard to make a field like investing fun, especially when you're losing money, guys, especially when you're losing money. How do you get someone excited to invest when they keep seeing their portfolio bleed? He has found a way to do it, and there's no more praise I could give for someone who could do that, because it's hard. It's very hard, because I know when I first started investing, guys, I was just upset. I'm like, why the hell did I even invest my money to begin with? Because I lost from my initial investment when I first started. I'm like, this is the dumbest decision I ever did to buy Tesla. And I'm so happy I stuck with it myself, but I wish I had someone there who could have reminded me, you got to hold on for dear life. I'm going to steal in the promised land. I would love if I had someone like that. And Kenan, if you guys have not subscribed to his channel, please give him a subscribe. He is truly one of the most hype people you could meet. Not that I've met him, but the most hype people you could meet on YouTube. Okay, this guy, his energy itself is reason enough to subscribe to the guy. And all of his intentions and goals. From what I've seen, this guy's a true dude. He's very genuine, and he deserves all the success that he's about to get. This guy's going to be hitting 1 million subs, and I hope to see him hit even more than that. He's going to make his portfolio reach the promised land, and I hope his subscriber count can hit the promised land as well. Kenan, I love all your content. If you watch this at any point, continue the good work, brother. And I can't thank you enough for getting so many people invested, and keep doing what you're doing, guys. And anyone who's watching this video, please give him a like, subscribe, follow, all of those good things for him, and best of luck. All right, as I always say at the end of my videos, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and let's get wealthy. All right, take care.